Hello, my name is Amanda Matson. I'm teaching at Clark University. One of my students very much wanted me to make a video of how to do some things in statistics, in particular in the programming language of R, and we are using Posit.Cloud, which is our favorite interface for seeing things. So I'm going to share my screen so that you can see. Let me make sure I got my video the right way here. There we go. I'm sharing my screen. So you can see me down here. I've got my large CSV file. And my problem with my CSV file is that it is actually 508 megabytes. That's what this down here says, is 508 megabytes. That's too much. R gets mad at me. So the idea, the workaround is that we're going to use SQL. SQL is another programming language. To let R do that, I first need to make sure that I've got the SQL library installed. So that's an SQLDF is the name of it. Posit.Cloud is nice because I can do that through the packages. When I come over here, there's my packages. There's my packages. I can then just click on install and type in that SQLDF, and then it'll bring it in. Just click install for it to show up. And to make sure that it's there, I would just double check that SQLDF has a check mark. And so I've got the SQL package and I'm ready to go. I need a name. So I'm calling this land temperatures because my data are on global land temperatures. And this read.csv.sql tells R that I'm going to use SQL to read the CSV file. And the reason I need that is because I need to be able to say, select 2000 rows at random. And so this SQL equals bit says, here is my SQL code. It says select 2000 rows by random. This is the 2000. So if I wanted 3000, I would change that to a 3. And then I'd get 3000 rows at random. So however many rows you want. I'd like 2000. Make sure that your file name matches exactly the kind of file name you have over here. So my global land temperatures by city, all caps, global land temperatures by city, and this is .csv. Now, since it's so big, I want to not have to do this every time, which is where the second code block comes in. I'm going to take my land temperatures that I just created, right? Here's where I created land temperatures, and this is where I'm using land temperatures. And I'm going to take that and write a new CSV file. I'm going to call it something. I called it my smaller data earlier. I'm going to call it 2000 land temperatures.csv. And row.names equals F. Otherwise, it will give you a countdown, 1, 2, 3, like every row would have a name associated with it, and I don't want that to happen. And now I'm going to click play. It's going to take a while because it's going to take a random sample of 2000 from the really, really, really big file and then save 2000 of those and put it into a CSV. And so when I look at this green bar, it tells me how far down my program is. And right now it's still working on that, pulling 2000 from random. So there we go. I've got up here 2000 observations of 7 variables. And in my file list, I've got 2000 land temperatures.csv. And so I can click on view file, and this is my information. Or I can click on import dataset, and it will pull it from me there. And so up to you, whichever way you wanted to get it in. But that's how you take a subset of a file that's just too big. All right, so that's my opening video. I haven't played with this in a while, so hopefully it's helpful. Thank you.